The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that the CBS soap will deliver some twists and turns in the coming months. We've got a preview of all the summer excitement, so let's talk about some big storylines and escalating drama. For starters, Diane Jenkins Abbott, Susan Walters, will continue to trick Dr. Lawrence Markham, Jerry Burns, but she'll have to be careful not to overplay her hand. The same goes for Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, who may face a tough dilemma when it comes to how far he's willing to take his romantic Patty Williams, Stacey Hayduke, charade to save Diane. At some point, it looks like Diane will score her freedom and go up against Patty with shocking results. There will be a major showdown that could end in disaster for Patty if she's not careful. Speaking of disasters, Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, may fear one is brewing for Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, thanks to a broken promise. Billy may find a new strategy to go after Chancellor and leave Sally worried about him reverting to his old fixation. Between whatever trouble Billy causes and Victor Newman's, Eric Braeden, revenge on Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, Chancellor's future could be in jeopardy. Kane and Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, will have to stick together to deal with all the chaos, but they'll grow closer in the process and will inevitably hit the sheets soon enough. As for Dr. Stephanie Simmons, Vivica A. Fox, she'll find out Holden Novak, Nathan Owens, was tangled up in some grisly LA horror and will blast Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, for making messes for her son. Stephanie may also work on luring Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, back into medicine, especially if she gives him a formal job offer at the hospital. Sadly, Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, will be spending a lot of time at the hospital as well due to her life-threatening medical crisis and the treatment that's on the horizon. Although this will bring some scary challenges for Nikki, it'll eventually lead to Victor realizing what's most important and reuniting with his true love. Other YNR spoilers say Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinle, and Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer, will begin to see each other in a new light. Kyle and Victoria will struggle with some temptation, so they seem poised to surrender to it sooner or later. That'll bring some shocking fallout since Claire Newman, Haley Aaron, will feel betrayed on some level despite not being a couple with Kyle anymore. The thought of Kyle sizzling with her mom will inevitably creep Claire out. Of course, Victor won't be pleased over Kyle and Victoria's growing connection either. It could lead to Victor retaliating against Kyle and warning Victoria never to cross the line with Jack's son again. In the meantime, Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, and Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan, will work on rebuilding Newman Media while Mariah Copeland, Cameron Grimes, scores a release from her psychiatric facility. Seeing Mariah around town again could worsen Devin Winters, Brighton James, anger issues and lead to more problems in his marriage to Abby Winters, Melissa Ordway. While Matt Clark, Roger Howarth, continues taking orders from Victor on his unconventional path to redemption, Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, will face some relapses and new versions of rock bottom. There'll also be a 5-episode arc for Jill Abbott, temporarily played by Lauren Koslow, starting June 25th, so fans will be eager to see all the stunning news and fierce face-offs ahead of her. The Young and the Restless spoilers say summer will bring these shockers and a whole lot more. From my perspective, this episode feels like a turning point for multiple families. These can't-miss moments ahead in Genoa City. Summer is about to explode in Genoa City, and if fans thought the drama was intense already, they haven't seen anything yet. Secrets are bubbling to the surface, powerful alliances are crumbling, and shocking betrayals threaten to change the lives of some of Genoa City's biggest players forever. The coming months promise emotional reunions, devastating heartbreak, dangerous schemes, and unexpected twists that could leave several families shattered. From Victor Newman tightening his grip on everyone around him to Phyllis Summers launching a brand new war, the heat won't just be coming from the weather. Here's a look at the biggest stories set to dominate Genoa City this summer. Victor Newman becomes more dangerous than ever. Victor Newman has always been a force to be reckoned with, but this summer may reveal his most ruthless side yet. The Newman patriarch believes he's protecting his family, but his actions could end up causing more destruction than ever before. Victor is convinced that several threats are lurking around Genoa City, and he's determined to eliminate them one by one. Unfortunately, Victor's version of protection often involves manipulation, lies, and intimidation. As his investigations continue, Victor finds himself targeting multiple people at once. Some deserve his scrutiny. Others may simply be caught in the crossfire. His growing obsession with control begins creating serious tension within the Newman family. Victoria grows increasingly frustrated with her father's interference. Nick questions whether Victor has gone too far. Adam finds himself caught between loyalty and self-preservation. And Nikki may be forced to confront an uncomfortable reality about the man she's spent her life defending. The summer could ultimately push Victor into a dangerous corner where he makes a decision that changes everything. Nikki's health crisis sparks family panic. One of the most emotional stories heading into summer involves Nikki Newman. Recent stress has taken a serious toll on her well-being, and those closest to her are becoming increasingly concerned. Nikki has spent years serving as the emotional glue holding the Newman family together. However, even she has limits. As pressure mounts from all sides, Nikki begins experiencing alarming symptoms that she struggles to ignore. At first, she attempts to keep her concerns private. But eventually, the truth becomes impossible to hide. Nick immediately goes into protective mode. Victoria fears the worst. Victor refuses to leave her side. The possibility of a serious medical emergency sends shockwaves through the family and forces everyone to re-evaluate their priorities. Long-standing feuds suddenly seem insignificant when compared to the possibility of losing Nikki. Whether this storyline leads to a full recovery or a prolonged health battle, fans should prepare for plenty of emotional scenes. Nick Newman faces his biggest personal challenge. Nick has always tried to be the peacemaker of the Newman family. Unfortunately, that role becomes increasingly difficult as summer unfolds. Nikki's health crisis weighs heavily on him, while Victor's constant power plays create additional stress. Meanwhile, Nick's personal life becomes more complicated than ever. Old wounds reopen. Past mistakes come back to haunt him. And difficult choices threaten to leave him isolated from the people he loves most. There are whispers that Nick could find himself spiraling emotionally as multiple crises converge at once. The normally level-headed Newman heir may discover that even he has a breaking point. Fans should expect powerful performances and emotionally charged confrontations throughout the coming months. Phyllis starts a war she might not win. If there's one thing viewers know about Phyllis Summers, it's that she never backs down from a fight. This summer, however, she may finally meet opponents capable of matching her determination. After uncovering valuable information, Phyllis becomes convinced she's sitting on a gold mine. The discovery gives her leverage, power, and perhaps a dangerous amount of confidence. Instead of playing it safe, Phyllis launches an aggressive campaign against several rivals. She believes she's holding all the cards. But in Genoa City, confidence can quickly become overconfidence. The more enemies she creates, the more vulnerable she becomes. Soon, unexpected players begin plotting against her behind the scenes. What starts as a victory lap could ultimately become one of the biggest mistakes of her life. Sharon finds herself pulled into new chaos. Just when Sharon thinks life is finally settling down, fresh drama arrives at her doorstep. Sharon has spent years overcoming extraordinary challenges, but summer presents a whole new set of complications. Relationships are tested. Trust becomes difficult to maintain. And several surprising secrets threaten to shake her world. Sharon's compassionate nature often causes her to become involved in other people's problems. This time may be no different. However, helping others could come with a steep personal cost. The emotional fallout from several major storylines places Sharon at the center of multiple conflicts. Whether she's ready or not, she may soon become one of the most important figures in Genoa City. Adam and Chelsea build something new. One of the more hopeful stories this summer revolves around Adam Newman and Chelsea Lawson. After years of ups and downs, heartbreak, betrayal, and misunderstandings, the pair finally seem committed to building a healthier future. That doesn't mean the road ahead will be easy. Adam continues wrestling with his complicated relationship with Victor. Chelsea remains cautious about trusting that happiness can actually last. External forces constantly threaten their progress. Still, there are signs that Adam and Chelsea could emerge as one of the show's strongest couples. The pair will face numerous tests, but those challenges may ultimately strengthen their bond. Fans who have waited years to see stability for these two characters may finally get their wish. Newman Media faces a major shake-up. Business drama remains a cornerstone of The Young and the Restless, and Newman Media will be at the center of plenty of action. Adam and Chelsea have ambitious plans for the company. However, achieving success won't be simple. Competitors are watching closely. Sabotage remains a constant possibility. And Victor always seems ready to interfere whenever he believes his interests are threatened. Several surprising partnerships could emerge as power players jockey for position. Corporate alliances shift rapidly. Former enemies become temporary allies. Trusted colleagues become dangerous rivals. The business battlefield promises just as much excitement as the personal drama. Audra Charles delivers a massive surprise. Audra has become one of Genoa City's most unpredictable players. This summer, she continues proving why nobody should underestimate her. Audra enters several situations with hidden agendas and carefully crafted plans. What makes her so dangerous is her ability to stay multiple steps ahead of everyone else. Just when her rivals believe they've figured her out, she unveils another shocking move. One particular curveball could have consequences that ripple throughout Genoa City. Relationships may be destroyed. Business empires could be threatened. And several powerful individuals might find themselves scrambling to recover. Audra's summer story is shaping up to be one of the season's most explosive. Jack Abbott takes bigger risks. Jack Abbott has spent years fighting to protect his family and legacy. Unfortunately, those battles are becoming increasingly difficult. As threats continue emerging from unexpected directions, Jack feels pressured to take bigger risks than ever before. Some of his decisions may prove brilliant. Others could backfire spectacularly. Family disagreements intensify. Business challenges multiply. And enemies begin exploiting every possible weakness. Jack's determination remains admirable, but determination alone may not be enough. The summer could leave him facing consequences he never anticipated. Diane's future hangs in the balance. Diane Abbott continues walking a dangerous tightrope. Her efforts to secure her place within the Abbott family face new obstacles as old suspicions resurface. Despite her attempts to move forward, several people remain unwilling to trust her completely. That lack of trust creates ongoing tension. One unexpected revelation could completely alter Diane's standing within Genoa City. Whether the news helps or hurts her remains unclear. What is certain is that Diane's future becomes increasingly uncertain as summer progresses. Lily refuses to back down. Lily Winters enters summer prepared for battle. She's determined to uncover the truth about several mysteries unfolding around her. The deeper Lily digs, however, the more dangerous things become. Powerful individuals would prefer certain secrets remain buried. Warnings arrive from multiple directions. Yet Lily refuses to stop asking questions. Her persistence places her directly in the path of some very influential enemies. The resulting conflict could change her life forever. A shocking return changes everything. No summer preview would be complete without the possibility of a surprise return. Rumors continue circulating that familiar faces from Genoa City's past could reappear when least expected. These returns often bring unfinished business. Old grudges. Long-buried secrets. And emotional reunions. Whether the returning figure arrives seeking revenge, redemption, or reconciliation remains a mystery. But their presence could dramatically alter multiple storylines simultaneously. Fans should keep their eyes open because surprises are definitely coming. Romance heats up across Genoa City. Summer wouldn't be complete without romance. Several relationships are expected to grow stronger. Others may collapse under pressure. Unexpected attractions begin forming. Former flames reconnect. And surprising love triangles emerge. Not every romance will survive. Some couples will discover their feelings are stronger than ever. Others will learn that love isn't enough to overcome betrayal. The emotional highs and lows promise to keep viewers invested all season long. Betrayals rock every major family. If one theme defines the upcoming summer, it may be betrayal. Secrets have a way of surfacing in Genoa City. When they do, the consequences can be devastating. Several beloved characters will discover that people they trusted have been keeping important information hidden. Those revelations create fractures throughout the Newman, Abbott, and Winters families. Some relationships recover. Others may never be the same. The emotional fallout will fuel countless dramatic confrontations. The summer ends with a major cliffhanger. As summer draws toward its conclusion, the stakes continue escalating. Storylines begin colliding. Secrets explode. Alliances shift. Lives change forever. The season appears headed toward a massive cliffhanger capable of setting up months of future drama. Someone could lose everything. A shocking truth may finally emerge. Or a devastating tragedy could leave Genoa City reeling. Whatever happens, fans should prepare for a thrilling ride filled with unforgettable moments. One thing is certain, this summer in Genoa City will be packed with shocking twists, emotional heartbreak, explosive confrontations, and game-changing surprises. Victor's power plays, Nikki's health concerns, Phyllis's dangerous schemes, Adam and Chelsea's fresh start, Audra's shocking moves, and Jack's risky decisions are only the beginning. The heat is rising, the secrets are piling up, and the residents of Genoa City are about to discover that summer can be the most dangerous season of all.